troops then are not withdrawn from Somalia, how long will it take for the situation in Somalia to stabilize?
If they withdraw, if somewhere will be withdrawn, when armies will be withdrawn, and the situation remain the way it is, in fact, things are not going to be okay in Somalia. It's going to be even worse. And I think you should ask me how long Somali government will stand. To me, I believe it will take less than 2 years for Mogadishu government to collapse if things will not be managed well because of various enemies, as I've explained here. There is an enmity between, there's no togetherness between those who support that government. Also, Al Shabaab, they have got more powers, more soldiers, more taxes, and all those challenges. If will not be addressed this early, expect them to exacerbate the moment AU will withdraw their soldiers. And most likely, may God forbid, the federal government will follow the route of the former government in Kabul, the Ashraf Ghani government.
And maybe as we wind up, maybe,
Yes.
and you can add up in something that you've forgotten. My question was probably, would you like other NGOs to come in and work with you and other leaders, and what can you tell them?
Yes, already I've approached various non-governmental organizations, and we are working with them. In fact, to petition AU, the Court of Arusha, the Court of Human Rights, where we want African Union, the leadership, to explain why they were withdrawing soldiers from Somalia, whereas what made them to take soldiers there is not accomplished. There is still a great threat of terrorism. There are challenges in Somalia. And now we are talking of withdrawing soldiers from Somalia. Are we emulating what US did to Afghanistan? Is African Union uh, not well informed on the situation on the ground? So as a former soldier and somebody who has done a lot of operations in Somalia for so many years and have interacted with the Somalis, the most vulnerable, I feel that AU is in the tray, not only the people of Somalia, but also the people of East African community. And in fact, I'm worried that even our government, Kenyan government, is not seeing this, and they are the next casualty. They get the challenges when Somalia has challenges. In fact, there is what David Cameron said in 2004 when he was the Prime Minister of UK. He said, what happens in Mogadishu will happen in London. So if a bomb goes off in Mogadishu and affects people in London, where will be Nairobi? Nairobi will be in Rapples. So it is better Nairobi to be well informed. The challenges that are in Somalia, they will spill over to us. That is the issue of refugees, the issue of insecurity. We have got a lot of already casualties from instability in Somalia, and so Kenya should not support withdrawal of soldiers from Somalia blindly until such time when situation there stabilizes.
Someone is watching you and wants to reach out to you. How can they find you?
Sorry.
Someone is watching you right now and wants to reach out to you. How can they find you?
Yes, they reach out to me or to us through contact 0703 530 835 or through Twitter at Boni Mugambi, or you can even contact me through email boni7826 at gmail.com. I'm out to reach out to as many people as possible for the sake of what I have experienced in Somalia, the vulnerable children who are marginalized, the skeletal women who actually all they do is just burying their children. They bury their children when they are young because of so many diseases that can be treated. In fact, infant mortality in Somalia is highest in the world. Out of 1,000 children born, 150 die before the age of 5. And those who survive miraculously, to me, it's through miracles. Those who survive, they die during their youth age as a result of war or bullet wounds. So it is up to us. to speak on behalf of these mothers who just been burned and buried. We are not we are not all pleased with the situation that happened in Somalia. In fact, you understand the Somali society if you live there. Those Somalis who don't live in Somalia, they don't know what's happening in Somalia. But some of us who are in military and who went to the deepest part of Somalia, the most remote part of Somalia, we really know how people were buried in Somalia, not a result of war, but a result of anger-related illness and other challenges that actually one does not know. So it is better we all get together for the sake of those vulnerable Somalis.
Thank you.
I've written a book, as I've said. I'm the author of this book. Uh, Fighting soldiering against the Al-Shabaab. I've tried to explain my experience there in Somalia as a KDF soldier, serving special forces for 3 years. It's all about my story. It's all about my interaction with the Somalis, interaction with friendly forces, Somali National Army, Ras Kampon Brigade, and other international forces who are there, and also how we interacted with Al Shabaab. We know how they fought. If you want to get a copy of this, you just call me this number. For this one, I'll just sell it to you. But for the magazine, I will give you free through WhatsApp. Thank you. God bless.